the LG V20 user here. Do you guys remember the Nokia 3310 from back from 2000? Well, if you guys do, well, Nokia has an upgrade. The Nokia 3310 2017 edition. It got announced at Mobile Congress over the weekend. So here's the phone right here. It kind of looks like the original 3310, but it has a bit of an upgrade here, and the screen is a bit bigger, and design is a bit different. So yeah, here's the phone right here. This is your standard phone here, so don't get really too excited about it. But if you guys remember the original 3310 from like 2000, you guys will know what I'm talking about then. So here's the phone right here, guys. I mean, it's your standard phone. It's a dumb phone, and you guys need this phone as a backup phone or whatever, a trap phone or whatever. So I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts and opinions on this phone right here. This is the 2017 edition. This phone came out. The original 3310 came out like 17 years ago, and I was 9 years old in 2000. So I do remember that phone. I do remember it. So yeah, I'm gonna just run that kind of giving you guys the specs here. So let's zoom in just a bit there. So the spec release date Q1 of 2017. So I guess it's gonna get released in March. I guess it's 12.8 millimeter thickness. So it's pretty thick. It's a feature phone, 16 gigabytes of storage, 16 megabytes of storage, micro SD card slot. Yeah, the screen is colored this time around. The original 3310 was in black and white, and they had the famous Snake game on there. So, yeah. Um, so the specs on the screen, on the specs on the phone here is 2.4-inch display, 320, 240 by 320 pixels. So very low pixel resolution. That obviously it's a feature phone, so it is what it is. A 2 megapixel camera and video recorder, no flash, 16 megabytes of ROM, and a 1200 milliamp battery. Let's check out some pictures of the phone before we go into it. Yeah, if you guys remember the 3310 from like 2000, that phone was fucking huge, and it's supposed to be that phone supposed to be indestructible. So it's supposed to be like a durable phone. It's supposed to be like rugged. It's supposed to be like you know, uh, supposed to be like damage proof and all that. This phone here, it kind of looks the same. It kind of looks the same, but I really don't. This shit's a bit bigger. The screen's a bit bigger. I'm not sure what the screen size was on the original 3310, maybe a 2-inch display, but that was in black and white. This one's in color, as you can see there. It's in color. Buttons are a bit different. You had the buttons for the end call key and power off and power on. You have the sync key. You have the navigational trackpad there for menus and stuff, and you got the new remake keypad for dialing numbers and texting and shit. You guys will get the predictive text on this bit, so no autocorrection and all that shit. So and I think it has Bluetooth, so I see a Bluetooth sign up in there. So this is your standard phone here, nothing too special. That's a red color, like a red orange color there. I think it's available in 4 colors, and here the color there is right there. It's available in black, red, silver, and yellow. Just focus on the back, and it looks like it has a camera flash, so that's pretty interesting. And it can, I think it can take videos as well, but don't expect high quality video on this thing. So yeah, if you guys if you guys want to get this phone add it to your flip phone collection or your dumb phone collection, go for it, man. But I would only suggest you guys buy this phone if you guys are looking for a backup phone or a trap phone or whatever the case may be. This could be it. Yeah, there's the phone right there. It's also known as a Nokia 3310 dual SIM with dual SIM card slots. It's GSM. It's got announced over the weekend at Mobile Congress. It's to be released in Q1 of 2017. So I guess next month. Let me zoom in here so you guys see it. The weight, I have no idea how much so I'm pretty sure it's probably half. I'm not sure how much the original 3310 weight. I'm not sure, but it's a single SIM. It's single SIM. It's a mini SIM. It's a mini SIM. You guys remember that from back in the day? Good God, it has a flashlight on it. It's a TFT display. 2.4 inches, 20 by 240 pixels, 167 ppi. So the display is shit, but obviously this is a feature phone, so don't expect too much of this phone. It has a 30.3% screen to body ratio, micro SD card up to 32 gigabytes, and 2,000 inches on the phone book. Nowadays you can have like a million phone numbers in your phone and all that. But back then you're gonna have like 2,000 if you're lucky. Cause back then, only thing that the fans were good for was talking on it. You could send the occasional text, but typing on that cramped the keypad, it's not worth it. Cover record just 16 megabytes of internal memory, 2 megapixel camera, LED flash, video yes, front facing camera no. Obviously this is a dumb phone. Light type vibration, loudspeaker, 3.5mm headphone jack, Bluetooth 3.0. Y'all guys remember Bluetooth 3.0? Good God. I had Bluetooth 3.0 on my Optimus V from 2011. That's how old this shit is. GPS, no. Radio, FM radio, micro USB 2.0. So it does take micro USB, so that's pretty good. Messaging is SMS. You can't send pictures on this. Well, actually, I take it back. You can send pictures on this thing. Browser is a shitty ass WAP. Your shitty ass browser. The original 3310 didn't have it did kind of have a browser on it where you can do like basic shit on it, but this should have like a little bit more capability for that. Has an audio video player, removable 1200 milliamp battery. So nowadays 1200 milliamps ain't shit, but this is not a smartphone. So just keep that in mind. Standby time is up to 744 hours. Holy shit. So I think that's about a month of standby time. So if you guys remember that from back in the day, you guys had a fucking flip phone and shit, a dumb phone back in the day, and you guys could just leave it on charge for a month and it would still work, and battery life would last forever on that phone. This is the single SIM version I'm reading first. It has 22 hours of talk time, and music play is up to 51 hours. Removable 1200 milliamp battery on the dual SIM version as well. Up to 600 hours of standby time, so not quite a month, I guess, or maybe slightly a month, and then 22 hours of talk time. You have warm red, which is a glossy finish, dark blue, which is a matte finish, yellow, which is glossy, gray, which is a matte finish. So, man, what did you guys think about this one? Would you guys buy the Nokia 3310 again? Would you guys buy it as a would you guys buy it to add it to your collection? Would you guys even use a flip phone? Would you guys try this? Would you guys even try this phone for 30 days or whatever? Would you guys even buy this phone just to have it for your collection? Because I remember the 3310 from back in the day, man. That shit was fucking big as fuck. Also, this phone has a famous Snake game on there. So the Snake game is now in color, so that's pretty cool. If you guys remember Snake from back in the day, that shit was pretty wild back then. That shit was in black and white. Now that shit's in color. So yeah, this does have the famous Snake game on there. So yeah, this would be good for those he wants a backup phone or a trap phone or whatever. Or if you guys want to buy this phone and add it to your collection of phones that you have from back then, this could be a here. I do not suggest no one buy this phone as the primary phone. I don't suggest that. But like I said, you guys want to buy it as a backup phone or a trap phone. If you guys want to buy it as a collectible, go for it, man. I think it's just like $50, and I think it's just like $50. I think what I was saying is just like $50 for this phone. So pretty cheap. And yeah, so don't expect too much from this phone, but at least at some point you do get color, and you do get a slightly bigger screen, and you get a camera, and that's pretty much it. So battery life should be pretty good on this thing, obviously, like it was on the original 3310. Man, I remember that fucking phone when I was 9 years old. I remember that fucking phone because I think it came out in 2000, and I was 9 in 2000, so I'm 26 now. So the dude, it's bringing back with all flashbacks and shit and throwbacks and all that, and I remember the fucking footprint, the old school phones and shit. If you guys are my age now, like 20, if you guys in your 20s, 30s and shit, you guys remember these phones. If you guys are older than, like, I don't know what, 25, you guys know what I'm talking about here. So I don't know if I'm not sure if this one will be I'm not sure if this one will be a durable phone or not, because it don't look like it is, because the yellow and the red one are glossy finish, so if you it will get fingerprints on it, obviously, but you're not going to use it as, your primary phone anyway. So if you guys want to add it to your collection, go for it. It's $50. Why not, man? So there it is, guys. The the raised visit, the all new, the next generation Nokia 3310 2017 edition. The original 3310 came out 17 years ago. Holy shit, that just tell you how time has gone since 2000, man. It's fucking crazy. Nokia is a great brand. I am a big Nokia fan. So yeah, this phone, man, this brings back memories of the old phone back in the day. If you guys remember the Snake game, shit was in black and white, but now it's in color. So that'd be pretty cool to see. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. But like I said, man, don't buy this phone as a primary phone. Buy it as a backup phone, a trap phone, or just buy this phone to add it to your collection of old phones. Alright. Cause I know people keep old phones and shit as collectibles and shit. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, guys. It really helps me out a lot. Please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.